Our community of practice, fostering a culture of belonging, incorporates a data coaching session, allowing us to analyze equity data gaps as part of a longitudinal study, but also to look at our own and do a comparative analysis semester to semester. The racial equity in education class, as I was saying, is more of a deep dive. It's a year-long equivalent to a 3-unit course. And then finally, the goal is that West Valley faculty, staff, administrators will come together and create their own in-house community of practice that is sustainable and part of West Valley's DNA, that it just becomes part of our institutional commitment. Fostering a culture of belonging is a semester-long workshop. Actually, it's shorter than a semester. We have partnered with ACUE, and ACUE has this course already set up. It's 4 modules. The first is on implicit bias, the second on microaggressions, the third is on imposter phenomenon and stereotype threat, and then it concludes with creating an inclusive environment. Each module takes about 3 hours to complete, so you're looking at 12 hours over about 3 months. And then each module actually the first data coaching training takes place before you start these modules. But after these 4, we will have a meeting that is an hour and a half after each of these modules. And in these modules, I will provide supplemental content. We will have time to discuss. We'll have time to offer personal examples, put our brains together, because I always think that's always valuable. And then even role play if necessary, whatever it is that we need to really have a deeper understanding of these modules. You do get a stipend for the hour and a half meetings after each module. You do not get a stipend for the 3 hours spent on the Canvas modules, which is 12 hours. From ACUE, you will get a digital badge, which you could then post on LinkedIn or your CV. Instead of a stipend, you can choose to use this time for PD credit or PG&D. This would go under segment B, activities and trainings and conferences. Last semester, which was our first semester using ACUE, we had faculty from child studies, sociology, English, counseling, court reporting, and math. All of the participants said the content met or exceeded their expectations and changed their practice. They said things like it was relevant, it was presented well, loved the supplemental content. They found the resources and collective wisdom and knowledge shared by our cohort to be very useful, and they would recommend that all of our faculty participate in this. One person even said it was life-changing. So you have a lot of endorsement from fellow colleagues. This semester is our cohort 2. Last spring, we launched the first cohort. So if you want a spot where it's a first come, first served approach, and we've got about 18 people enrolled right now. So if you want to enroll for this semester in the ACUE Fostering a Culture of Belonging Community Practice, let me or Michelle Francis know. We will probably add an invitation for staff and administrators in campus safety. And then if you're interested in knowing more about the racial equity in education cohort for this year, I didn't talk about this now, but please let me know and I can talk to you about that. And basically we want to continue to ensure that faculty are creating curriculum that aligns and supports our student population where we can minimize curriculum trauma and really be serving the students that we have as best as we can. Thank you for your time. Here's our contact information. If you have any questions, just walk over to my office or shoot me an email. I'm more than happy to talk to you. Thank you and have a wonderful semester.